What's up, Banger fans? Sam Astroth back here to bring you my coldest review of the year yet. This time, I'm reviewing the 10th full-length album of the mighty IMMORTAL. That was the ferocious sounding title track, War Against All, from the 10th full-length album from IMMORTAL, out today, May 26th, via Nuclear Blast Records. One of the pioneers of black metal, starting back in 1991 in Bergen, Norway, the band started off by then guitarist and frontman Abbath and guitarist Demonaz. After 8 epic albums, long-serving member Abbath announced his departure from the group. In August 2015, Demonaz and Hor continued the legacy of the band, with Demonaz returning on guitar, as well as taking on vocal duties for the first time. Fast forward to 2023, Demonaz remains as the sole member of the band and only original member remaining, and he has put his everything into War Against All. So how does this album weigh against the rest of the band's catalog? Let's find out. As you know, Demonaz always played a massive role in the band's theme as well as their lyrics, which is still apparent long after Abbath's departure. If you listen to Abbath's first solo album, you'll notice that the lyrical theme as well as the overall sound is quite different than anything IMMORTAL has done. While if you listen to the first IMMORTAL album after Abbath's departure, you'll notice that Demonaz on vocals and on guitars, riffs-wise and feeling-wise, keeps the vibe alive, and that's still apparent in this album. And if Northern Chaos Gods wasn't enough to satisfy your hungers, War Against All definitely will. Both in terms of mixing and recording, this album is a step above from the last. I can actually hear the bass on this one. I know metal fans appreciate that. All that mixed with the cold, crispy effects on the guitars really showcase the quality of the riffs. Also, the riffs generally favor speed over melody, much like the band's battles in the North era, although this is not the case all the time. The riffs and the overall vibe on the song War God calls back to the IMMORTAL classic Tyrants, which you definitely need to check out. Demonaz unleashes a relentless barrage of vicious riffs throughout the album, which is sure to make even the most seasoned axemen shiver in their corpse paint, including you. As much of a massive cheeseball Abbath is, he brought a unique, fun characteristic to IMMORTAL's forefront, which separated them from any other black metal band acting all evil, dark, and serious.
And does that apply in the...
On top of that, from the time Abbath picked up the guitar in At the Heart of Winter, he brought his unique riffing to IMMORTAL's sound, which has been missing since his departure. So no, you don't get another Sons of Northern Darkness or All Shall Fall. But you know, when all falls down, we go to war against all. The nostalgia is so present throughout this entire album. On tracks like the galloping instrumental Nordlandir, which will have you imagining burying yourself throughout the Northern Darkness. Same like the intense onslaught that is No Sun, the later of which will have you headbanging with massive grooves and engulf you faster than a northern Norwegian blizzard. The song IMMORTAL is clearly inspired by the golden era of the band, much like 1997 Blizzard Beast. This takes you straight back. Many of the songs here sound like they could belong to earlier albums in the Immortal catalog, so this will definitely feel at home with long-standing Immortal fans. If you have missed the coldest band on earth doing what they do best, then you're in for a massive treat. War Against All hits you with an icy cold snowstorm that will leave you in an emotional frozen tundra after you're done listening to all 8 songs. War Against All is definitely the strongest album Demonaz has worked on without Abath. Overall, this is the Immortal album we have been waiting for since 2015. 8 really solid songs that really take you back to the glory days of the band. In my opinion, War Against All is a must-have for any Immortal fan. Therefore, I'm giving this album a solid 4.5 skulls out of 5 here on Overkill Reviews. First up, I got Cattle Decapitation with their newest album, Terrasite, which came out on May 12th via Metal Blade Records. These Californian death metal giants came back stronger than ever with their 8th full-length album, Terrasite, with 10 strong statements of the band's legacy, theme, and sounds. Next up, I got Wintersea Woven into Ashes, which came out on May 5th via M Theory Audio. Wintersea is an American metal band from Portland, Oregon, formed in 2014, and this is their 3rd full-length record to date. Last but not least, I got Death Stars with Everything Destroys You, which came out on May 5th via Nuclear Blast Records. Hailing from Sweden, Death Stars brings their blend of industrial and gothic metal since their inception 23 years ago. This is their 5th full-length album to date, and it's one of their strongest till date. The band takes their time writing their albums, and this is no different. Thank you for watching. Make sure to leave some comments below, and make sure to check out and support our Patreon. So Banger fans, what did you think of this new album? Leave me a comment below and let me know. Until next time, ciao.